Okay, now if it's winter time and he's wearing some sort of jacket, this might work just as well with a jacket. You don't really need a gi to make it work. Notice that like before we were using this arm to choke. Every time I can go underneath an arm, I'm going to have a much tighter type of a choke. So it's good to have this. Now from here, what I'm going to do, notice that I'm going to feed with one hand, the other, the choke. So I'm grabbing this here, he doesn't know exactly what's going on. Now this hand is going to feed the gi to the other hand. And I'm going to put it as high as I can. Let me see if the camera can pick this up. So this hand is feeding the gi to the other hand. And I want to go as high as I can. See this? As high as I can. Now once I have this, now I'm going to grab the other side of the lapel and I'm ready to go. So from here now, I'm going down. I'm going to sit and choke. From here, all I need to do is separate my hands and he is fully choked out. Let's get a little closer for the camera and I'm going to show you the detail. Okay. I'm inserting this hand here. I'm feeding the side of the jacket. This works very nice with a leather jacket. Any sort of winter coating is just going to work just as fine. Now my thumb is going to go up as much as possible and then I grab this way. Notice how uncomfortable he already is. The choke is already happening between his armpit and the clothing. So this is just, when I go for the other lapel, which is going to be somewhere here, it's just a formality. Now this pulling down, see, just by pulling this down, he's already choking him because he is already nice and tight. So doing this on the other lapel and just pulling a little bit down is really easy. That's what I'm going to do as I bring him down and I get myself into a more dominant position. So as you do this with the hands, you're putting the weight on top of him. That makes for a really, really tight choke. This choke is depending on clothing. That's why I say, okay, if it's winter time, he's wearing a nice leather jacket, something like that, I would go for that. Or if you're in a sports jiu-jitsu situation where you both are wearing your gis, that might work too. Obviously in summertime, forget about this one.